What's up, guys? It's Levi. Hey, we're back with Memphis here. And guess what? Today is session 4. And like I said in session 3, that we are going to put the saddle on today, or at least attempt, I should say. We can never be too sure with these young colts when we go to saddle them, but I'm 99.9% sure things are going to go good because he's handling everything I'm asking. High, medium, and low pressure. And so I've already put him all through the exercises, the left and right lunging, the backing, the hindquarters, the bending exercise. I put him through all that stuff, make sure his mind is good. So now that we got that good, I laid on him again, just like I did in the previous video. So now we have one thing left. We're ready for the saddle. So that's the plan. Like I said, he's in a good mindset right now. He's handling my pressure really good. So we're ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and throw the saddle on and make things happen.
We had some sound difficulties, so I'll walk you through it this way. So this is the first time putting the pad up here like this. We actually haven't done it yet. I want to say thank you guys for watching it. That's why we do the videos, because of this. I'm definitely super proud how he handled this stuff. You'll see me take pad on and off a couple times just to make sure he's fine. If he would have been super spooky, I would have done the other side. You know what? Maybe not even done the saddle this time. But that's the stuff I'm looking for. I'm looking for him to just get a quiet head. And there I help him down just a little bit. Just low head equals nice and quiet. That's why I want that. You can see he came back up again. Not a big deal. I just ask him back down again. And when I swing it up, always remember, be smooth about it. Don't slam it up there. And want to make sure that he's cool with it. Like I said, I never want to slam it up there. Just smooth and quiet. And if he would have taken off here, that's fine. I'd have just held the saddle, let him panic, calm him back down, and throw it back up again. Which is, it's not that big of a deal. And you're going to notice too, I'm going to be in positions to really be in a safe place. So here I'm just leading him around, just make sure that he's okay with the stirrups hanging there and all that stuff. And plus I wanted to get away from the wall a little bit more. So when I go ahead and send him out, like lunging after I get the saddle on, that way he's not running into the wall or anything like that in case he would be panicked or what have you. So you'll see I got a back cinch on there as well. If I have a really reactive one, I actually leave it off the first time, but he's not that sensitive on the belly side of stuff, so I'll put it on. It's just going to be pretty loose. So when I'm saddling up here, he doesn't appear to be panicked about anything. Like I wasn't thinking that he's panicked, but I'm still smooth, and I want to be fast. Get that saddle done up and get the heck out of the way. Because in case he does blow up, I don't want to be in his way. So you'll see when I get that done up, I kind of get out of there, kind of quick like, and then I go to work. I'm not going to stand and wait till he might explode. I want to get away and put him to work. And you'll kind of see me moving him out, moving his hips around, and the stuff I'm looking for is the same thing that I was doing before the saddle, except very picky. I'm very like, get out of my face, move around here. because we have no history with him with the saddle. We have no data with the saddle on him. So I don't trust him farther than I can throw him. And so I just get moving him around, and when he can hold it together for a couple times, me working him like this, now I trust it to move on because he can handle it. So here you see me switching directions already. Now I'm really not, I still haven't like put high energy on him, high pressure. I'm just moving him left and right here. Just getting him to where he's like honoring the stuff that we've been doing before the saddle. So there's really nothing different going on here. I'm doing all the same stuff we did before we had the saddle on. So always remember that this stuff has to be good. So when you put the saddle on, or let's say the first ride, at least your horse is not panicked by it because he's already done this stuff. So I just checked my saddle there, and everything was good, so I just send him back out again. I wanted to make sure the saddle's still tight. Everything looks good. And you know, too, that some trainers will go ahead and turn their horse loose. Now, I'm actually not saying that stuff is wrong the first time. I haven't had good luck with that. So I don't like turning my horse loose, because what I've experienced, when you turn them loose, they tend to scare themselves. And I've had my luck with that it wasn't near as good as if I just get in here and start working them and really just like, hey, this is the same stuff we're doing. We just have a saddle on now. There's really no different. Now, if I have one that's really, really reactive from the saddle, I'm probably going to do that a lot, where I turn them loose and I go ride another horse until they figure that out. So here you can see I'm starting to like speed that pressure up. I'm stopping him, sending him the other way, and you can see his quickness. He's really honoring my pressure. He's helping me. He has that serving attitude. I'm really liking it right here when I'm working him. He is hungry to learn. He totally has that serving attitude. And when I hustle him forward, he just hustled forward. At this point now in my session, I totally trust him as far as the saddle goes. Like, I trust him for not blowing up anymore, because he has proven himself. If he was going to blow up, he would have already done it. And he hasn't done anything. In general, anyway, as far as the blowing up thing. In general, if they was going to blow up, he'd already done it. So, and that's how I look at that stuff. But I'm not going to sit around and wait till they blow up either. I want to work so it doesn't show up. So I continue just maneuvering him left and right, just really getting him to where he can handle this stuff. Yeah, so at this point, now I have really, I put high pressure on him, and he has proven that he can handle it. And you can see, when I'm working him there, I can stop him from the lunging, and I can back him up, and he has that serving attitude. Look at that right there, backing right up. He really has that attitude of, I'm here to serve you, sir. What do you need from me? And before, in like the first session, he looked at me like I was the biggest schmuck walking the earth. Just because he didn't understand it, for one, and then when I pressured him a little, he really didn't like it. So now he's really getting that better look down, like he's understanding. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a break here and see if he can soften his head down right here, and then there he goes down. Yeah, very nice. That's the stuff I'm looking for when I stop to take a break. I just want that head to go low. And so if I'd have to rate this first time saddle, this is exactly what I'm looking for. is top notch. Couldn't ask for anything different. And again, it's really nothing different. All we did is added the saddle. Me and him have already agreed on all this stuff, the groundwork. So, very happy.
We get that down correct. Now, the only time I will turn a horse loose if I have one that just completely blows up, like just loses his mind. Then eventually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just unsnap him. I'll go grab me another horse, let them run in the arena here, and just let them get used to it that way. But if I can help it, that's an extreme case. If I can help it, I want to do exactly this right here. This, like I said, this is spot on. So I'm going to walk up here and just pull on that stirrup a little bit. So you could see he picked his head up like, hey, what are we going to do? And so I'm just bringing his head left and right. Remember, I'm not pushing down. I'm pushing left and right. Because I'm just going to be annoying till he lowers that head left and right. There we go. Now, he knows what it means when I push down. I just don't want to get in that habit because what we tend to do is we push harder and harder. So left and right, left and right. So I just want to take this stirrup and see if he wants to smell it or whatever. Very good. Didn't want to do anything there, so I'll slap it a little bit. There we go. Move the saddle. If he's doing this good, the next session should be the first ride. We'll see how that goes. Very nice. So he went through all the steps. We got him going slow. He handled it. We sped it up. He handled it. I trust him way more already. And when I say trust, what I'm talking about is I trust him to be able to handle it and not freak out and jump on top of me. Left, right, left. Very good. I want him to just soften that head down, nice and quiet, nice and quiet. So again, we put him through that, and his mindset was good, and he was ready for that saddle. This, like I said, this is how it should look when you do the first time saddling. I don't like one that freaks out and like runs in a circle till they're tired and then they finally quit. It's not what we're looking for. So I appreciate you watching the video. If you know somebody, or if you're doing it, apply the same stuff. If you know somebody doing it, feel free to share the video. We appreciate that stuff, and go through all these exercises and all this stuff. Man, I tell you what, it works every time, every time. And so again, appreciate for watching. If you could hit that subscribe button because we're going to have more videos coming up, and we will talk to you next time.